Hello! Hi guys, it's Noelle Michaels. Before we begin, give me a thumbs up, give me a share, and tell a friend to subscribe. Okay, so my last video, of course, I was being very introspective. And I tell you, it really helped a little bit. Like yesterday, I was just like, if a whole year can pass and I still weigh the same thing I weighed last year, and I went through all that bother during the year to try to lose weight, like, just let it go. Let it go. Let it go, right? Yeah. So I had a chocolate shake. This is protein powder, mostly water and some almond milk. I drank two of these yesterday. I had two, what do you call it? Like sandwiches, but with tortillas. Yeah, I made two of those during the day sometimes. And I ate salad, a whole bag of salad. I think that's all oh no, I did have oatmeal, strawberry oatmeal with some whipped cream on top. And I woke up today the same as I was yesterday, weight wise. And I had a good day yesterday. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to relax about it. So much energy. Anyway, if you guys know me, you know that I'm always interested in learning new things and trying new experiences, and always interested in new businesses, right? So, anyway, on Saturday, maybe I started Friday night. I think I started Friday night. Today's Sunday. Friday night, I started looking into designing a t shirt and putting it online for sale. Looked up a few YouTube videos, started to learn. It was like a weekend course, but really, it was just a couple of videos. I watched one or two videos, and I came up with an idea. I started using the different tools that were free and put it up. And then I started noticing that, I couldn't change the price. Felt like I had a lot of items up there, because you can do t-shirts and mugs and other things. And so I decided to watch the video again, but I couldn't find it. Even though I knew the guy, for some reason I couldn't find the original video that I watched. Also because you have to have the picture that you make, the design has to have a certain amount of pixels per inch. And I was getting all mixed up because sometimes I was finding where I needed to do that, and other times not so much. Also, the size of the file, he's saying to do it 4,500 times 5,400 because that has to do with what Amazon Merch wants. There are 3 different websites. It was a little confusing, but I did my best and I did get something up there. But then when I went to make my third design, all of a sudden it was too small. And whatever I did didn't work. Yeah. And it would come on the t-shirt like this little. You want a big picture, right? So I decided to watch another of his videos because I couldn't find the first one or two. And that one was like an hour long almost. And it really went through everything. And I realized all the mistakes I was making. Except he never did address the pixels per inch problem with the new website that he was recommending, which does have a small cost. So that's the latest, but I'm really enjoying the creativity of it and the possibility of maybe even teaming up with an artist. And once I get to know the business of t-shirt design and maybe going that route as well, that would be fun. You never know. So what's new with you guys? Give me a comment. I used to have a girl who lived in Canada who used to comment all the time. And then I think she wasn't feeling well in the spring, and now she never comments, and I'm worried. I'm worried about her. If you're out there, my friend, give me a comment. She and I used to watch the Mad Roast updates on Big Brother and things like that. Um, Really nice mother-daughter team. And that's how she found out about me, because I asked them to give me a shout out and she came to my channel. See, that's all it takes, guys. Just tell somebody about it. She enjoyed it. She always enjoyed it. She was my biggest fan. And I hope she's okay. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to tell you about the the idea of becoming a t-shirt designer, merch designer, and I like to say funny things and I'm trying to come up with sayings. It's very creative. It's a little bit exhausting, a little bit, but we're at a time where the work that I'm doing with children, it's online and it's becoming removed from the children. What does that mean? Yeah. It's becoming removed from the children. And I like to work with kids. I like to get the feedback from them. I like to see what they're doing. And when you have kids on a camera, distance, masks, it's a whole nother thing. And I love my job and I like working with the families, but this whole virus thing has really just put a crimp in it for me. I will continue to move forward. I will continue to I'm only doing half my job because half of the people weren't interested in distance therapy. So I'm working at half capacity right now. And now finally we can possibly see some people more in person, kind of thing. I was so excited. I was so excited. And other therapists, not so much. They like doing the distance thing. They enjoy it. They have little kids at home. It's easier for them, whatever it is. They enjoy it. They don't really want to mix in. I'm good. I would love to go to daycares again and get to see kids in their more natural environment. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be so easy as I thought to do. We will see. We will see. What else did I do today? Oh, I went over to the Via thrift shop in Fountain Hill, and I got a few things out of my car that have been in there for 4 months waiting to donate to the thrift shop. A couple of things were really heavy items, so I was glad. And I do have some items that people gave me that were toys, because I like to share toys with families who don't have too much, right? So now I have to go to my car and get all the toys out and wash them good and see what I've got. Really got to organize the toys. When you work with 2-year-olds, you end up with a lot of toys to share and give out. And I'd love to get my car empty because then I could go and clean it inside. That would be fun too. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah. So that's about it. Oh, one more thing. When I was at the resale shop, I had this brand new coat. I had it in my car. I like to keep some coats in my car in case I get stuck at the side of the road in the middle of the winter. But this coat is really heavy. It's a really good mark of a coat for winter if you live in Alaska. It's very heavy. And I never really used it. I took it with me in the winter. I think it was January to an event in New Jersey. It was a protest at the Capitol. I went there and I kept bringing the coat with me. I thought, if I see a homeless person in January, I'm going to give him this coat. If I see somebody who looks like they're cold, I'm going to give them this coat. I never found anybody to give the coat. So I've been carrying this coat in my car all these months. So finally, I said, I'm going to give it back to the Via, which is where I bought it, right? I bought it from Via. So I take the coat. Well, when I got there, nobody was there, but I had called ahead. They said they were taking things. And I went inside. I called out. Nobody answered. I took one of their little carts on a wheel, wheeled it out to my car, and I started putting things in it for donation. And there were a couple of things that were clothing besides the coat. And there were some books and a few decorative things that were heavy and some were lighter. So anyway, the guy comes out and he says to me, oh, if you have clothing, go around the corner and throw it in the bin. And I was like, I don't want to do that. This is a great coat. This coat is like over $100, brand new. So I said to him, hi. I said, I work here and, like we're on the same team here. I said, I bought this coat from you. It's brand new. And I would hate to just throw it in the bin. Can you take it in for the shop? So he did. And that made me feel good because I felt like, okay, it's going to go into the local people and it's a great item that'll probably get them a few bucks. Because I paid very little for it because I was invited to a special sale there, to get it. Anyway, but as I was leaving, I noticed that there was a dumpster there. And I guess all the things he didn't want, he was just throwing in the dumpster. And I looked and I saw this frame. And it was very appealing to me. It was a round frame. It's in my car. I didn't bring it in. But in the next video, I'm going to show you the frame. The picture itself seemed like cardboard, junky kind of thing. But I liked the way the frame looked. And it seemed like it was an older kind of frame with the paper on the back and a metal hanging thread. Yeah, I'll show it to you in the next video. And I thought to myself, that's such a cool frame. Even if I took the picture out and put something else in there, or a mirror maybe would be cool. A round frame. They're not easy to find. Yeah, so I left a bunch of stuff, and then, of course, I took the frame. I'll have to bring it in the house and give it a disinfecting. It's right on the top of just a bunch of stuff in there. Anyway, guys, that's my garbage picking story for today. I'll keep you updated on the business, the t-shirt business, and maybe eventually I could teach other people to do it. I did call my friend Summer, and I said to her, let's do this together, because she's so creative. And, she needs a little part-time job too, so that would be great. We could feed off of each other's energy, and we could learn some new things and teach some new things to each other and stay motivated, because I think it's going to take about a month to get all the details straight and to be able to do it on a bigger scale and feel at ease with the process. Because I have notes. I have like pages of notes, but sometimes I can't find what I'm looking for when I'm doing the process. My note says one thing, but when I try to do that, for instance, trying to put something and getting it 4,500 by 5,400 in size, I put the numbers in and they change the numbers automatically to something else. It won't go that high. It's not really, really easy. I can tell you that. It's not. But it is something I'm interested in. I have been interested in a while, and I'm hoping that it goes well. Well, that's it for now. This is Noelle Michaels. Thank you so much for dropping in, having a chat with me. Give me some comments. Don't forget the thumbs up, the share, and to tell a friend. Thanks so much. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.